Yeah, so not super into how you play on controller, but I'll have my thing shared. The controller binding shared. I've just spawned 2 bots just to sort of go over real slowly what I'd expect combat to look like. Right now I have flight assist off, I'm flying third person. I'm in third person alternate. But you can just use regular third person. And just watch my thrusters. That'll tell you when I'm pressing forward and when I'm not. Like right now I'm not, and then you'll see I get long trails when I'm pressing forward. And then this even longer being turbo. So as you can see, I'm kind of just circling these guys right now. I don't have tilt enabled on this. Since you have your phone's tilt sensor, I'd suggest using that for rolling. Since I am on PC, I don't have that, and there isn't a good way for me to bind it, so I wouldn't put it on the controller, if that makes sense. My triggers are, my left trigger is to reverse, my right trigger is to go forward, my right joystick is my turn, and my pitch, which is left and right, up and down to the direction you're facing. My left joystick is the direction I'm strafing. And then my left and right bumpers are my primary and secondary weapons. When in a vulture, I would suggest alternating which trigger your blaster's on. You can just ignore this part if it goes over your head. Do not think this is something super serious. But normally, fire like this, right? If you do it so that, like, one blaster is your primary and one blaster is your secondary, and then you delay them just slightly, you can basically manually chain fire or mechanically chain fire your weapon like this. So, I would suggest trying that out. This video won't be what I imagined it to be. I don't know what I was thinking when I sent that. This is just going to end up being, this is how I shoot bots in VO, because basically it looked like you aren't moving as fast as you would think you are, or as fast as you would like to be, and I personally think that's entirely down to you using a flight assist and you using automatic firing, which one has a delay and one gives you a delay. So let me kill these, and then I'll just take the mission that you were taking, the 2 Guardians. You'll notice I did not go over the other buttons I have bound on the controller. I don't think those are as important. You should be holding your controller so that your thumbs are on the thumbsticks, your middle fingers are on the triggers, and your index fingers are on the bumpers, and that will give you the most control. In my opinion. Alright. Right. I would like to note, you'll see this gray circle on the screen that isn't part of the normal UI. That is my direction, my velocity indicator. That tells you what direction I am currently traveling in. For you, it'll look like the one that's in the center of the screen, but I have a plugin that swaps out the image itself so that they look different. That's all. We have taken the mission, and now we just need to move to Yukari. Wait, that's not right. Proceed to Yukari L12. Interesting. I wonder why it routed me through B5. I'm not entirely sure. In the sector. Let's turbo in. Venice Guardians are actually pretty easy. They have that gauze cannon, but they're actually a lot slower than the bots you'll find in the pilot sector. Other one, the NPCs must have killed. But basically, yeah. As far as how you actually fly, you're mostly fine. I would say just try to manage your distance a little bit more actively, and that will be easier if you're not using flight assist, since, here, I will demonstrate the flight assist. You're pushing your velocity forward, and then you want to brake, and you have to wait for that to hit to 0. It does somewhat match your thing, but then you're also giving it other inputs at the same time. You're kind of, if you're not actively maintaining that thrust, it'll be a bit more annoying for you, I think. Give it a try, and if it doesn't work, well, sorry. That's just my 2 cents, and hopefully it helps.